Design review of the Power Cube. So this is the Power Cube number 6 from Tom Griffing. Works well. There's a few minor bugs with it. So here's one. It's 27 inches tall, so it stands on the bottom of the frame, and it hangs up. It's maybe a little, about ½ inch too tall. I don't know how we can address that right now. We just change the size, but that means the engine wouldn't fit as well. Okay, I would like to see the bung for the hydraulic oil be larger than ½ inch. It's hard to fill. I like the control panel. This is really good. The issue is, though, the muffler is right against the driver. So yesterday I was doing it for a few hours. I'm getting pretty hot with the muffler back there. And the muffler being here, you can kind of get a lot of smoke. If you smell a lot of smoke, maybe you should be pointing totally straight backwards. Besides that, the nice 5-gallon tank of fuel is good. You can run for a long time. Problem is that the key switch location, there's no way to get that. The key is on the back with the control panel. There's two issues with that. One, you can't access the key switch from the driver cab, so we have to consider something about that. As far as the hoses, because of the way they're going backwards, if you ram something into the back, you're going to break these hoses, so that's not a great location for the hoses to be. So that should probably be pointing to the side, where it's perhaps more shielded. Another issue. This is the outlet of the hydraulic pump. We don't want that to be bending, because that's energy loss. You want to keep the outlet straight if possible. So we want to get a straight outlet from there going into this is the outlet right here actually, but we should rework that routing a little bit. Here what I did also, there's a little change here. I short-circuited the fan wires. This is the temperature switch, which I believe turns on at 180, correct me if I'm wrong, Tom, but 180 is too hot. So I have it on all the time so that you basically start cooling as soon as the engine starts running and the fan turns on, because you want to keep the oil as low temperature as possible. Other than that, it's nice and quiet running. The vibration mounts there are pretty good. The pump is a larger size pump. It looked like it was really powerful. I was driving one Power Cube to do burying of the trench, which you can see in the other video. I can link you to that. So altogether pretty much satisfied. But I would make the orientation, just regarding the orientation where you have the quick attach plate on the back, it might be, you really kind of have to make the key more accessible from the side. Quarter rotation would do, but then you'd have to consider like how, where everything is. Maybe. Well, if you do a quarter rotation, then the fuel tank would be inaccessible. So there's issues you have to really consider. If this Power Cube is hanging on the back of a live track like it is right now, how do you make it accessible so that the considerations are exhaust? Where's the location of the exhaust? Where's the filler cap for the gas? Where's the filler cap for the hydraulics? Where are your outlets so that they're not going to get destroyed and they're closer to the body of the tractor? So here they're going back and then back forward. And access to the key switch is important. So we might want to get possibly some kind of a long key switch or a remote for the throttle and the key switch. So those are considerations to play with. Other than that, this is definite movement forward. Okay, that's a little design review. First day of the Power Cube. No problems the first day. Long run, about 3 or 4 hours yesterday. Burying some of this trench right here that you see. I buried that yesterday on one Power Cube. That worked pretty well. Anything else?
I think that's it.
That's about it, yeah. So ITT people, that's ITT stands for?
ITT Technical, I don't know what that is. They're in Springfield, Missouri.
In Springfield, we're getting design assistance on producing full fabrication drawings for this. That's a good collaboration. We want to share this video.
They're doing an assembly video, which is probably like an animation of all the parts coming together.
Yep.
From exploded view.
So some good remote collaboration.
Can you flip this muffler? If you could, that would give you an option for rotation. Can it flip it over? I don't know.
We really have to examine the whole packing fraction of this to make design decisions. But just as a final note, the current LifeTrack version has 2 Power Cubes, one stacked on top of each other, and the bottom Power Cube is connected through this connection right here to the top Power Cube, so that the fluid level can equalize. Like if there's too much fluid in this top container, it can flow down so you never have spills. That's a consideration you do tubes stacked on top of each other at the same time. That's about it.